Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. Stella Webb in studio, 9:13, but who's counting? Welcome back to this Wednesday morning in the heart of the 618. You know, a lot of people were excited about the Wellness Festival, and Stella Webb joins us now because we might have to wait a little bit longer.
Unfortunately, the weather predictors are looking like it's going to be snow overnight on Friday night. They're saying up to 3.5 inches, and then it's going to be extremely cold on Saturday. And as much as we're Beth Aline and I, who are planning this, we're disappointed too, because we really wanted to be, do this for the whole new year kind of thing, but it's just not wise.
Well, and I think it's a smart play because, this has the makings to be something really, really special.
Yeah.
And just seeing all the work that's been put into this for months.
And,
it stinks that we got to push pause for a couple of weeks, but I think you're going to have broader horizons with this reschedule because I think the folks appreciate when they go, hey, we don't want you out here harming yourself or risking anything to be a part of this.
I wouldn't be able to live with myself if even one person fell because they were trying to come to the event. I would just rather everybody stay home, safe and sound,
warm.
Nice and warm. and then we can just do this on March 2nd. And we're still so very excited about it all.
Well, and that reschedule, if I spelled this right, it's always a dangerous game with my spelling, Stella. The reschedule is March 2nd, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yes.
And now, take me through, because you guys had all this pulled out. I mean, there were vendors and all these keynote speakers and breakout sessions.
Exactly. We have over 30 vendors. We've got keynote speakers who are going to be talking all day long. There's going to be one every day, one every half hour or something like that. We've got, CJ, we've got such a beautiful community. We're doing a raffle for Amare. And to raise money for them. And all of the proceeds from the vendor spots, all of that goes to Amare as well. And the beautiful community has just, these local businesses have donated all of these wonderful, wonderful items for the raffle. And so those will all be kept safe until March 2nd now. And we're really excited about it. We're still, this is something we've really wanted to do. Beth and I, we are all about wanting people to be able to live their best lives, right? The Riverbend Wellness Festival is centered around helping people to find that overall wellness with spiritual, physical, and mental, emotional. There's another part in there.
And on top of that, too, this is how I think, because I always like to tie in the event to what the mission is.
Yeah.
And with wellness, there comes, not being as stressed and all these mental components. And what I think's amazing is that you're abiding by your mission, because if you would have this on Saturday, people are going to be stressed. Everyone's not going to be able to be in that mindset of really being able to help themselves because we're trying to rush and get there and maybe stay warm. And that's why I think your mission is absolutely true.
Well, Beth and I practice this too for ourselves. She's a therapist here in Alton, and I have a soul sanctuary, and we practice this for ourselves. There would be, if we went ahead and had this event, which we could have pushed it through,
right?
But if we had it, there would be that underlying worry all day long about whether or not everybody was going to be okay. That's just not worth it,
And if it's okay, you had a really nice piece in your event listing on Amare. And why did you choose Amare? Because for me, I know what they're doing and accomplishing, and I think it's great they have the Max Sports Building, are able to grow
Isn't
that
that
way.
Beautiful?
A heck of a donation, too. I think that was a really great, generous gift. But in your words, why is Amare so important, and why are we supporting them in this event?
So for Beth and I both, we really do support that wellness for our community. It's not, we see clients on a daily basis, but to expand that out further, the reason we're doing this event is because of the community.
Yep.
And we know that there are people in our community, we have clients who need a place like Amare to go for support, to help them to find their way back to where they want to be for their wellness, so that they can live their life to their fullest potential too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I couldn't have said it better myself. yourself. And what I think, and you're more in the thick of it than I am because I observe and talk about it, but it seems like we have a really strong potential here for a real mentally fit community because there's so many aspects, whether it's in Alton, Godfrey, any part of Madison County,
right,
especially the Madison County Mental Health Board that's doing some fantastic work too, that really are prioritizing mental health. And I hope that more communities kind of pick up on that because the county can do all they want, but it's individuals like yourself, Amare, and all of the other components of this that really lift up communities.
We are so lucky because our keynote speakers, the people who are presenting our workshops, all of these people are local businesses, and we have all of these people throughout our community, including Amare, including just so many, the Riverbend Ministry, all of these guys. We have these beautiful souls who are out there who really care about the people in our community and I really do believe that supporting a place like Amare supports our community.
100%. Hey, do you have a moment to take a pause with me?
Yeah, I do.
I got to pay a quick bill at 9:20, but on this 10th day of January, we'll take a quick break. We'll talk more about the Wellness Festival. We'll overview it again because now we're back on the road to the Wellness Festival. March the 2nd, 10 to 4. We'll get more details right after this on RiverBender.com. When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Is it time to buy, sell, or even time to consider a short sale of your property? Meet Lisa Webb, owner of 3rd Street Realty. This local, women-owned, family-operated realty group has over a decade of experience in foreclosures, first-time home buying, and so much more. 3rd Street Realty prides themselves on holding your hand through the entire process. Let their expertise guide you to your dream home. Visit 3rdstrealty.com and start your journey with Lisa Webb today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
One reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you owe me, then all of this.
I don't know. I think I should have left the camera on. We had a better segment during the break. 9:21. Stella Webb Soul Sanctuary Riverbend Wellness Festival rescheduled to March the 2nd to keep us all warm and go. So I don't know about you before we talk about the event. I already have my weekend planned. I already got my hot chocolate. I got a few other things to kind of make me enjoy my television watching experience.
Yeah.
And, I have my fuzzy blanket and my pajamas already ready to go. I got 2 days, but I'm ready for being warm in bed and just enjoying,
I have a book that I've been reading that a friend gave me for Christmas, and so I plan on digging back into my book.
Really cool.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Wellness Festival as a whole, because I'm not patronizing Stella because she's here. There's seriously so many components of this. I almost put chapters in the event listing, because that's how much time has been put into this to make sure everyone can benefit and fill us in.
Exactly. So first and foremost, we're going to have keynote speakers for every half hour. And these are all local businesses, wellness businesses for different areas, physical, spiritual, emotional. So we're going to have them coming in, and they will be speaking all day. So depending on what time you come in, you can find. We'll let everybody know who's speaking when, and then we'll just have those, and you can choose what you want to come in for. We have over 30 vendors. We have and all of them are local businesses, and they are all most of them. There are some other fun stuff, but most of them are centered around wellness.
Good.
And then overall wellness, and then we have workshops where we'll be doing meditations and yoga and some dance and arts and crafts, things like that. There are kids zones. This isn't just for the individual overall wellness; it's for the family.
Yes.
It's. If you're a one single person, great. If you're a family, that's great too. Come on in and learn how to achieve overall wellness with the family.
Can I say something on top of that? Because this is something and you would know 10 times more about this than I would, but just my observation. It seems like in middle school, when kids get to middle school, I notice that's when you see a lot of stress really hit parents. And it's not because of maybe things that are happening in the classroom, but maybe just conversations inside the home that maybe spill over and cause some stress.
Yeah.
And that's just me. It seems like that sometimes when a kid's growing and the child's growing, sometimes the parent stays with the kid at 7 years old and doesn't grow with them sometimes. But it seems like that's where a lot of disconnect could be. So to get everyone in one building and go through those, it'd be awesome.
And to be able to, I think it's so important to be able to introduce wellness to our families when our kids are young.
Young
right?
as possible.
Waiting until they're in a bad situation or not in a good state of mind, and then starting to think about meditation or mental health or even physical health.
Yeah.
That allowing the kids to grow with that, to from a young age take it with them, so that this is practice. It's stuff that they have established for their lifetime. That's a beautiful thing.
Did you see what they're doing in East Alton School District?
What are they doing?
So they're doing it's teen mental health first aid classes, and they're having 2 counselors that are trained in this talk to the sophomore classes and identifying stress and triggers and seeing when someone could be in distress and just talking to them, being their friend. And we had him on the show in Madison County. That's what I did. Just hearing that and knowing that we're starting younger now, and we're going to keep getting younger and younger and really instilling
Yes. I even the other day, my stepdaughters were bickering back and forth, right? And I looked at them and I was like, no, we're going to be nice to each other. We're going to love each other. We're going to treat each other with love and respect, because when we try to jab each other, that's not healthy. You two are going to be sisters for your entire life. Creating relationships that are healthy, that are full of love and respect, that's how you create a beautiful life, right?
Absolutely.
And so letting them know from a young age, right? Hey, this is something, they are 9 and 11. No, 9 and 12.
Yeah.
They're somewhere around there. But the thing is that letting them know from a very young age that this right here, no, let's not do this. Let's choose to do this, right? Yep. Because it is a choice.
It is.
And allowing them to know that they don't have to react. They can choose how they act, That's something that was one of my hardest things to learn, and is you don't have to be reactive to everything. Exactly.
And that's coming from the Italian-American family,
And the thing is that once we react, it's kind of you feed off of each other.
It is.
Go
it's
back
a snowball.
and forth again. And it just, it doesn't go in a good direction. That's why allowing them to choose how to react, how to act instead of how to react, that's perfect for them.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Stella, just to reiterate this, we can learn about all of these tools and all of these things that we can help benefit ourselves, our family, our neighbors, our community at the Riverbend Wellness Festival, which has been rescheduled for March the 2nd from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Now, in Milton, where is this at in the Milton building?
It's going to be the whole building.
Oh!
It is going to be the whole building. We're going to have vendors in all of the halls, and we're going to have Latavia, who I think you had on
she was
recently.
just on.
She's going to have her yoga sessions up in her space. I'm going to have the meditation sessions and dance down in my space. Mavis is going to have their health wellness shots. They're going to be right outside, and of course in their space. It's just the whole building. The keynote speakers will be in the Crystal Ballroom. we'll just have it all. Yeah.
This is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
And before the event, maybe a couple weeks before, you get jumped back on and we promote it again one
I would
last
love
time.
to. I would love to.
The more people we can get there, the better, I think, on
Yes,
this.
I think so too.
And before I hit pause and say goodbye to Stella right now, I do want to mention, when we're talking about mental health and we're talking about wellness in general, an organization I think is giving somebody a great platform to express themselves, and especially at young ages, at old ages, is Alton Little Theater. And I wanted to kind of spotlight them as I'm making my acting debut. And and the reason being is being on that stage, and I've done pro wrestling, I've been in front of the camera and done stuff like that, but to really see how an individual comes to life and is able to really show off who they are as a person. And Alton Little Theater does that really, really well. And this summer, your child has the opportunity with their summer acting courses that are getting ready to be announced in just a few short weeks. There's some upcoming shows. You can see me in the Elephant's Graveyard, January 26th through the 28th. And for more information on the Actor Studio series, it's altonlittletheater.org. altonlittletheater.org. Stella Webb, we'll talk again very soon.
Thanks, CJ. Thanks for having me on.
I love your insights. I really do.
Thank you.
9:28's the time on this 10th day of January. A quick break, and it's our spotlight on the North Alton Godfrey Business Council after this.